Okay, we hold Connected Kenya every year. It's a forum for the government and the public sector to come together to network, share ideas, and take stock of the sector's progress and also the sector's aspirations. We have projects that happen every year in ICT in this country that are done by the government, projects that are taking place that are done by the private sector that are meeting citizen needs in one way or the other, meeting social needs. And when we come to Connected Kenya, we take stock of this to just review collectively and see where are we, what are we achieving, and what's going on. The idea is that Kenya can be connected, and connections, technology enables connections, both physical connections and perhaps social connections, and the idea that Kenyans, through technology, can reap greater rewards through that interrelationship of people that is enabled by the tools of technology. For us, the objectives of the conference is really a networking event. That's what it is. A lot of what people achieve in those summits are very one-on-one. The IT manager here meeting with a private sector colleague in a semi-social setting, discussing a formal topic. Diani is a nice place to be. You can let your hair down. It's a heavy topic. They can gain knowledge and then share. So one of the things is to networking and to share. The other issue is also to raise the profile of the public sector in the private sector eyes. Remember, this is a public sector, private sector partnership, but really it's an idea that is driven by us as a public sector, inviting the private sector to participate. So it's a time for us for the private sector to see what projects that are on the table, what kind of issues and challenges we're facing, and to develop a collective response. This summit is not like other summits, for example, where we hope to go and pass resolutions. No, that's not the idea. The idea is not to go there and talk about one large topic and pass a resolution. No. This is a summit where the summit itself is an end in its own. Most good business people will do business on the side and will find their own networks and their own connections. But we'll put in a transparent way a platform for all the public sector projects for them to see. I think for us last time and now we've seen a lot of progress. First of all, we've seen a lot of private sector companies participate in public sector tenders and public sector jobs. We've seen a lot more private sector participation in providing solutions to the public sector. We've seen a lot more CEOs of public sector organizations, especially state corporations, reaching out to us and saying, look, we now know we have a private sector that is very active. Can you tell us who can help us solve this problem? It's very, like I said, it's very, very one-on-one. The idea is that, look, I'm a CEO of a state corporation. I have an IT requirement. Maybe I'm struggling with this issue. I'm trying to sort out my enterprise system. I'm trying to sort out my automation. I'm trying to develop an ICT master plan. The fact that the private sector can show me, hey, we've got capacity. We've seen a lot of this. For example, we have 3 or 4 state corporations that are working with us now, who are with us primarily because they saw what happened and connected, and they came to the ICT board and said, look, give us some direction, help us to link up to the private sector. What private sector partners are there who can help me? And those things are ongoing. During this next few days, we're going to spend a lot of time putting our projects down, explaining what the projects are. We'll be talking about Tanda, our content grant. We'll be talking about the progress with Pasha centers. We'll be talking about the progress on Chipuka, our software technology project, which aims at certifying software developers. We'll be talking about BPO and IT outsourcing. We'll be talking about our initiatives supporting the private sector. We'll be talking about our work supporting the Directorate of E-Government in some of the things they are doing to help this country with its e-government needs. And what our partnership and our relationship of that might be. As an agency responsible for private sector development within ICT, we must say that it's always great when the private sector can come and support us by way of sponsorship. We've been overwhelmed with sponsorship this year. It means that they're endorsing it, they support it, they're looking forward to it. So we thank them. We thank the government and our ministry, our permanent secretary, Dr. Ndemo, for supporting us on these kind of initiatives. Our minister, Honorable Pogisio, for supporting us. We thank the public and the blogging community, the software community, the ICT community, for always keeping us on our toes with respect to what we should focus on. Right now, there's a big debate taking place among private sector players under the 140 Friday theme, which is talking about, we need to have more public-private dialogue on ICT and its future, and we think we want to take this discussion forward. So it's really to thank everyone and hope that we can do this connected summit for another 10 years.